Welcome my friend, to the Velvetland Band, to the Velvetland Band, to the Velvet. Hello there, this is the universe. I will now sit on you. We interrupt the music for the following news bulletin.
Possible public predicament for Polly Patty Peterson, pleasantly proposed by Public Prosecutor Paula Penny Potterup, for the precinct of Properville. Polly Patty Peterson proudly picked precious pickles for the prosperous precinct of Properville in her prime. However, with the precinct's new passion of precious and palatable pears, she is promptly faced with a perplexing problem of an appalling parched pasture, peeving paucity in pickle peddling, and plundering and pillaged pickle produce and products. You see, pickle prices that were periodically poor have preciously plummeted. Being the proud prime pickle picker that she is propelled with the paralyzing problem of facing the plummeting pickle prices and pitiful pickle produce and products, or to pilgrimage to a possibly popular prosperous proposition and profession. While her peppy polished personality permitted her to prefer her pick amongst a plethora of puny paying positions, her privation of computer proficiency made it perverse to procure a precisely providential and proper profession, preferably to her propensity. A positive position in which she could predominantly provide off of. Will she persist with the position of a proud professional pickle picker in poverty, or look for probable promising prospects with possibly prosperous propositions? This, a predicament only Polly Patty Peterson can perceive, or is it particularly a public predicament? I, Paula Penny Potterup, appreciate Polly Patty Peterson's pickle peddling and produce, the prompted point I approached this pretty pleasant property of Properville. However, petty points in time have pitiably pivoted, and she is no longer a private progeny of profit or progress to this pleasantly profitable precinct. As we all perceive, it is our public policy that any occupant of our populace and or public who is not a pit of profit, will be particularly probed to depart, in whatever procedure or process necessary. Thus, I, Paula Penny Potterup, plagued and pestered public opinion prosecutor, presume it is in the paramount of pertaining proceedings to the precinct of Properville, to the proscription of Polly Patty Peterson, and petition that the board, bar and bench provide Polly Patty Peterson a progression of deportation from Properville. As to Polly Patty Peterson, I pledge and promise that I will pray, on behalf of the public, a pinnacle poundage of providence and prosperity, and that her prospects will be proper, profitable and pristine. In pronouncement, with profuse passion and impatience from the pleasantly and presently appointed property and precinct of Properville, we the people, proffer, Polly Patty Peterson, a particularly praiseworthy parting.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled music, already in progress. We interrupt the music for the following news bulletin. It was blackened, smudged. In my papered world. Wingless now, voiceless now, it flew about for years and years, circling itself around me, attempting to converse with the arm hairs of my intellect, with one heathen word, buzz. Trying to steal, just like a heathen. Trying to pray just like a devil. Bothering me for this and that, with its godless life. Telling me this land was its first. And blah blah blah. And so I wondered, if its family would miss it, if I were to dispose of it little blackened form. Lead it. Beat it. Kill it. Into a darker pit of death. Perhaps the family would already know, as if in a cry of prophetic torture, that their love, their fly would be splattered upon my papered wall. And so I said, I will strike thee down in the name of the Lord. I am man. I have religion. Therefore I am in the right. It's my right. I am man, you see. I am after all me. Amen. Smack. Bang. Kill. I swore I heard a cry. A moan. A chorus of despair. Was it not in my head? Was it not in my head? That's what he told me, what the doctor said. And so what? It died breathless upon my papered world. The fly was dead, death by the hands of I. And so I walked outside. Thought nothing of it, one less fly won't hurt the world. It did die slowly. As I beat, slapped it. Fly swatted it silly, with my swatter in hand. Yes. Yes. Isn't it funny what one can get for a measly 90 cents? How little it costs to cause pain and death. No need to answer, I answer myself. Isn't it funny, indeed? I passed many a pepper tree, and an Italian river creamy and white, but my thoughts wandered, oh, how I clobbered that small speck of life, till its little winged heart was still. Poor little teeny weeny fly. Oh, what a crock of bull. I felt no guilt. Why should I? It's only a heathen. A fly has no soul. All flies go to hell, or didn't you know? The clouds were clouds that August day. The sweat lamented upon my sculptured brow. My eyes, they fluttered like a still life camera. Each sight a picture, click, click, click. Yes. Just another day in the city of Salad. Not to say the day was not a weird one. But then again I am a weird one. I said, and I answer myself, a weird one you are, indeed. So you tell me. I continued to walk along the road. Because I walked along the road, must you always ask so many questions? My feet, they scurried among the ground. Green and crisp, like lettuce, I said to myself. And just as I was about to reply, a wave of darkness surrounded me. As if something was blocking the sky and light. And, smack. Ugh. It wasn't till I saw the contrast of blood upon a wounded carrot, did I realize I had fallen. I looked up, and to my aghast, my stunned stage of fear, I saw it. I saw it. This thing coming near. Surrounded by a bull, and this giant that stood over me. Hit me again. Again. And again with its evil machine. A giant swatter it seemed, by a fly quite immense. What heathen would do such a thing? I asked myself. In the name of God, I will strike thee down, it screamed. As I tossed and turned amongst lettuce green, I noticed my blood matched the tomato beside me. Isn't it funny what one can get for a measly 90 cents? How little it costs to cause pain and death. Isn't it funny indeed? It answered itself. And as I lay there breathless, I could hear his words. I am fly. I have religion. I am in the right. It's my right. I am always in the right. I am fly, you see. I am after all, me. Amen. And as I died in his salad bowl, I could only think. Now I suppose a moral to the story would be timely, I thought one might be saying. A moral to the story would be nice, indeed. You no doubt answer back, but you answer this time, my Swedish swine, which was the guilty party? The fly or I? I or the fly? Which was the heathen? Or is it really all the same? We now return you to your regularly scheduled music, already in progress. The song of the full moon, glowing. Beware. I am hunting for a forest on this full moon, glowing. In this mundane world of dissatisfaction and routine I scream, excess. Where is our excess? Excess and happiness that we want, but are afraid to wish for, afraid it might come true. Or not. Ooh. Don't you see? This is no night for patrolling one's will, curbing one's feelings in farce and fear of consequence. This is the night to run naked through the fields. Let the branches scrape my thighs. Let the ground soil my feet till I smell just like the forest, till the forest smells like me. Let us be, as we wish, as we want, as we will, as our will wishes to be. For we are weird. We are what some may consider a different kind of freak. Let us be free and wild and peculiar. Beautiful. Let me sing the sounds that spill from my mouth at random. No need to speculate of the word's possible poetic value. But rather with passion I croon, spirit, fire, dance, dance. Yes, dance in this instinctive tangent. To the song of the full moon, glowing. Till our heart beats to that of the drum, and we feel. Laughing in embrace, can you hear it? The tambour, calling us into the circle. Faster, I say. Faster. Moving, as it takes us, as if it was breathing. Second nature. Instinct. As it was meant to be. We are the bodies we want tonight. Can't you see? This is our awakening. This is our time with the moon. Like lovers. Like friends with velvet hats and long feathers, feeding off each other's energy and inspiration. Exploration. Knowledge. Music. Laughter. Dancing. Happiness. At last satisfaction. Cover me with the soil of the earth. Fill my navel with the minerals from the bottoms of lakes. With the paints on your palette, on your fingertip and brush. With your mouth and body and mind oozing with imagination. Fill me with the knowledge you've always wanted to tell me. That until now I do not know. While I stare at the full moon tonight. We are the full moon tonight, glowing within. Glowing. For we understand our eyes, as we stare at ourselves. Wide and curious for knowledge. We peek and search the unknown crevices of nature. And our bodies that so often go unnoticed or repressed. We suddenly notice. And find we make sense. Don't you see? Tonight it will be more than primal need. On this night of the full moon, glowing, the forest shall smell like we. Thank you for listening to this CD. We really appreciate it. For more music, art, and fun, go to www.velvetland.org. Much love from the Velvetland Band.